So just the extras. Okay, so Theraband today. That matches my shirt. And we'll get started moving. Welcome. Okay. Do a nice 45-minute flow. So we're going to start feet parallel, hip width apart. Soft bend in our knees. Let's have some pressure on that Theraband, pressing out a little bit. Arms long, shoulders relaxed. Let's take a big inhale, bring the fingertips to the ceiling. Grow tall, relax the shoulders. Exhale, scoop the abs and round it down. Let everything hang heavy at the bottom. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. While we're there, let's bend one knee and then the other. Pedal those legs out. Feel that stretch through the back body, through the low back. One more time to each side. And we'll come back to center with an inhale, soften the knees, scoop that out, slowly roll it up. Restacking this right one piece at a time. As last to come up, when it does, let's roll the shoulders back and down again, and keep them there. Okay, so feet are still parallel, gentle pressure out on this band. And we're going to take a big inhale, lift the fingertips this way, and lift the heels, and exhale, lower. Make shoulders pulling out of the ears. Starting to get some movement through those shoulders. We inhale to the ceiling, exhale, lower. Think lowering with control, weight heavy in our big toes. Maintaining just a little bit of pressure on that band. If our band's too light, we can always fold it in half, but because I pulled over. Really trying to warm up this morning. I'm going to get moving. And 2 more like that, and we're going to add on. Last one, take the band to the ceiling, lift the heels, hold it, bring the elbows wide down in front of the chest, fingertips to the ceiling, and then we lower. And so we lift, hold that band down, press it to the ceiling, and lower. So it's kind of that lap pull. We should feel this pull coming from under the armpits. We should feel that opening through the chest. Let's do 3 more just like that. Using our breath. 2. Last one. And all the way back. Now shake those legs out a little bit. Let's bring heels together, toes apart. We're going to go back to the same movement. So fingertips to the ceiling as we lift. Heels will pull apart. And lower heels come together. And lift. And lower. And 4 more like that, shoulders pulling out of the ears, weight heavy in the big toes. Feel that workout wrapping around the inside of the calf. And your thighs working to pull those heels back together. 2 more like that. I don't know about you, my calves are warming up. Last one, lift and hold. Now we're going to bring that band down behind us. Fingertips to the ceiling, and we lower. And we lift and hold. That lat pull, but band behind us, fingertips to the ceiling and lower. So now we're getting a little bit more opening through the chest, through the front of the shoulders. And 3. Did I just say 3? I don't remember now. We might have some extras. And 2. You look beautiful. Last one. And all the way down. Shake those like that. Are you feeling that in your calves?
Yes.
Okay. Feet are parallel. Hip width apart. Arms are long. We're going to go into that squat. So think weight heavy in our heels, hinging forward at the hips. Bring the band up just to shoulder height. And then back up. Now, as we come up to that standing position, a little bit of press against the thighs. Get that chest expansion. Press back through the triceps. And we've got 5. Weight heavy in the heels. We can wiggle the big toes and wiggle the toes. 2 more. Last one. Sit it down, hold it down. Little pulses with the legs and pulse. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold it, open the band. And open. And open. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back up. Shake the shoulders out. Okay, let's go ahead, bring the feet wide, externally rotated. Still some pressure out on that band, knees tracking over the second and third toe. Now as we squat, band only comes up to our chest. So not coming up this high. Think inner thighs working here, glutes working. We shouldn't feel like we have to hinge forward quite as much. We're getting some opening through the hips. Heels feel like they're pulling toward each other as we come up. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to sit it down, hold it down. Pulse the legs, and pulse, and pulse. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it, open the band. Open, open. For 5, 4, keeping it low, right at chest height. 2, 1. All the way back up, shake the shoulders out. Okay, let's go ahead, bring heels together, toes apart, back into our Pilates seat. Now as we squat down, let's see it down, band comes up to our chin. And all the way back up. Maybe we're not going quite as low. We're pulling the belly button in, hinging slightly forward at the hips. Zipping up those inner thighs as we stand up. Feel the contraction through the glutes at the top. And 4 more like this. 3, 2, 1. Let's sit it down and hold it. And little pulses with the legs. Relax the shoulders. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Open the span. And open. And open. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back up. Shake it out. We should have been feeling that on the outside of the shoulders. Wrapping around the arm. Okay. We're going to go ahead. Come on up. Feet back to wide. We want our feet parallel. And let's take that band to the ceiling. And all the way back down. And band to the ceiling. And back down. Now we're going to go all the way over if we can. Really get some movement through the shoulders. And then back around. And all the way over. And back. Let's do 3 more like that. If it doesn't feel good to go all the way back, we don't have to. And 2. Last 1. And all the way back up to the ceiling. Hold those fingertips toward the ceiling. We're going to stretch up and over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale up and over to the left. Inhale to center. Up and right. And center. Up and left. And center. This time we're going to go to the right and hold it. Take that right hand to the hip and resist back up. Think about that lengthening through the side body, creating space between the ribs. Holding this position of lateral flexion. We're pressing down through our left. And 2 more. Last 1. All the way back. Let's switch up and over to the left. And hand to the hip. Really squeeze under the armpit there. Finding that work to the left. And 3. Pulling the belly button in. Last 1. And all the way back. And relax those shoulders. Let's roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Roll the shoulders forward a couple of times. And we're going to turn to the right. So we've got that right foot forward, left foot back. And we're going to step on our band. So right foot comes onto the Theraband. Left foot back. Heel lifted. We're in that lunge. Okay. We're going to hinge slightly forward at the hips into this runner's lunge. And tighten up on this hand if we would like. And we're going to pull back for a low rub. And back. Belly button pulling in, just holding this position. And 3, 2, 1. hold it there, arms are long, palms face forward. Now we lunge it down as we curl. And curl. And curl. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Come back into that runner's lunge. Elbows come up behind us, and now a tricep kickback. Pressing those arms back behind. Neck is long, belly button pulling in for 3. Shoulders relaxed. Last 1. Come back up. Your arms open to a T as we lunge. And we lunge. And lunge. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up. Just take that band off. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So now left foot forward. Left foot is on the band. Is this working okay with your band, Leanne? Is it working okay?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
It works fine.
So right heel lifted behind us. Arms are long. We're going to hinge it forward at the hips. Let's go back into that low row. Elbows press behind us. And row. And 4. Pressing back through the triceps. 2, 1. Hold the arms long, palms face in. And we lunge a bicep curl. And curl. And curl. And 4. Both knees bend, both extend. 2, 1. Hold it, bring the elbows up behind us. Turn the palms to face back and tricep extension. So a little bit different as we rotate through the wrist to the shoulders. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, palms face forward. We're going to open to a T as we lunge. And 2. And 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And feet can come parallel. Have the band in our hand. Standing feet parallel on our mat. We're going to nod our chin to chest and roll it down. Just leave that band on the floor. Let the fingertips find the floor. Walk the hands forward. Walk the toes back. Find our first plank in the morning. Slight tuck of the pelvis, neck is long. Abs scooping up and in. Breathing through this. And press back through the heels. Quads active, glutes active, calves active. Shoulder blades protracting. Spine pressing to the ceiling, belly button pulling away from the t-shirt. And big inhales, big exhales. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down, stretch it back. We'll set our band to the side. Come all the way down to our tummy. Hands right next to our shoulders. Toes on the mat, thighs on the mat, belly button pulling up and in. We're going to inhale. Use those hands for support. Lift into that swan. Neck is long. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Pubic bone pressing into the mat. Belly button pulling up, protecting the lower back. Exhale, lower. Only lifting as high as feels good for you. Think about not lifting the head higher than the rest of the spine. So we want that nice long line to the spine. No wrinkles in the front of the neck. No wrinkles in the back of the neck. Starting to get some extension here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And rest it down. Just come into all 4. A 4-point kneeling position. Give ourselves a couple of cocktails. Exhale, spine to the ceiling. Inhale, belly button to the mat. Exhale, spine to the ceiling like an angry cat. Inhale, belly button to the mat like a happy cow. One more time. Angry cat. Happy cow. And find our neutral spine somewhere in the middle. Maybe wag the tail a little bit like a happy puppy. And let's grab that band and come on down to the mat. Okay, so let's double our band, fold it in half. Fingertips reaching for the ceiling. No, it's not in half, it's being other than that. There we go. Fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Knees are bent, feet are flat. We're going to exhale, lift the chest, press that band down against the thighs, pressing through the triceps. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift, press into that band. Inhale, lower. Keep head and tailbone, neutral spine. All of this lift coming from the floor. Using that bigger toe. And we've got 3. And 2. Last one, let's press the hands down, press the hand against the thigh, keep the chest lift, the little pulses up, and up, and up, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way back down. Let's bring the right leg to tabletop and then the left. So you can make this band double, or you can lengthen it now. It's not going to get in our way quite as much. Legs at tabletop, knees over hips and still up the floor. Let's lift the chest. Band presses against the shin. And roll it down. Again, pressing through the triceps here. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We've got 3 more just like that. And 2. Last one. Lift and hold. Little pulses, pulse, 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 pulse. And let's inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Lifting higher. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. And roll it down underneath if you'd like. Okay, legs back to tabletop, fingertips to the ceiling. Now we lift the head and chest, extend the legs, press against the thighs. And roll it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And we've got 5. 4. Still peeling those shoulder blades up. We can always go back, keeping the legs at tabletop. That's good for us. 2. Last one, lift and hold. Start pumping those arms. And we inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. And exhale, lift a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, roll it down and set our knees. Let's step the band to the side. On those knees, lift the head and chest. Let's extend the left leg, pull the right knee into the chest. And switch. And switch. And exhale, exhale. Inhale to switch. Now continue with the legs. Bring the hands behind the head. Same breath, guys. Still use that double exhale. Now we're going to add rotation. We twist toward that knee, twist deeper. Exhale, twist, twist deeper. Round hips to one side. And rotation through the spine. Really stabilizes the pelvis here. 2 more to each side. Last one. And when we're even, rested down. Feet find the floor, arms open to a T, palms face the ceiling. Let the knees fall to the right, turn the head to the left. Feel that stretch. One more big inhale there. Exhale through center. Rotate to the other side. Big inhale there. We'll exhale back to center. Let's grab our Theraband. And bring it across the front of our hips, right out those hip bones. Arms are long by our side, hands pulling tight on that feet. Heels fairly close to the booty, knees bent, feet flat, legs parallel. We're going to start with some pelvic tucks and tilts. Exhale, imprint the low back. Inhale, walk out to neutral. Exhale, imprint. Inhale, neutral. 2 more like that. The last one. And then we'll scoop our abs, tuck our pelvis, feel the hips up. We'll inhale at the top, exhale, slowly roll down. Inhale as you rock out to neutral. Exhale, feel it up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll it down. Let's do 3 more like that, finding more mobility through the spine, pressing the knees forward over the ankles, a little lengthening through the spine on the way up, rounding through the spine on the way down. And 2 more. And on this second one, we'll hold it up. Find that high bridge and hold it. We're going to hinge at the hip, tap the tailbone to the mat, right back up. Tap the mat, right back up. And we've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Feel the hips up, lift them high, big inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. We'd like we can hug our knees, rock side to side, round out the low back. Okay, so we're going to take our band, we can hold it up to seated. Take our band, start underneath the thighs, toss the band on top, and then hold one end in each hand. Start underneath and cross on top. We'll lay it back down. Feet are nice and wide, arms long by our side, creating some tension on that band. The feet wide, externally rotate, arms long, pull in the hand. And let's start with those articulating bridges again. Peel it up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll it down. Inhale as we rock out to neutral, exhale, peel it up. Inhale there, exhale, roll it down. And 3 more. And 2. Last one, peel it up, hold it up. Keep the hips high, we're going to plank toes and knees. Close and open. Close and open. And 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's close the knees. Keep them there. We'll pulse this up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Open the knees and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. Tailbones last to come down when it does. And hug the knees. Send out the low back. We should have felt a little more work in the glutes there. Maybe some inner and outer thigh too. Let's take that band. Put it around the ball of the foot. Reach all 10 toes to the ceiling. And then pull those toes back to the forehead, flexing the heels to really stretch it out. If like we can point and flex here. Point and flex. Lengthening the hamstrings. And 2 more. One last one. And round it down. They're going to keep that band where it is. Right around the ball of the foot. And extend those leg bones. Arms are long. We have light pressure on the band. And heels pressing down into the mat. Inhale, notch in the chest. Exhale, roll it up, stacking the spine at the top. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, head taps the mat. Exhale, notch into chest. Roll it, cramp with the heels lift. Sitting tall at the top with an inhale. Exhale, roll it back. 2 more, just like that. Remember, it's the lift that's coming from the exhale. And that big exhale is the lift. And we find the work on the way back down. 1 more. Roll it up. This time, hold it up. So arms are long. If we want a little bit more tension, we can cross the straps. That's really up to you. Palms face the floor. We're going to scoop the abs, C curve halfway back. And then bend the knees just a little bit. Keep some of that pressure off the low back. Now we're going to lift a millimeter, lower a millimeter. Lift a millimeter, lower a millimeter. Shoulders are relaxed. So we're finding that place where we really feel the work through the core. Maybe even a little bit of shaking. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. Inhale there. Exhale, nod. Just roll halfway up. Relax the shoulders. Let's take the right hand toward the floor, left hand toward the ceiling. Same thing, little pulses. So we're in this laterally flexed position. We should feel more work through that right side oblique. Still keeping our shoulders out of ears. Gaze is forward. Looks beautiful, Lisa. I can't see you, Leanne. And 2, 1. Hold it. Rotate through center to the other side. Now right hand to the ceiling, left hand to the floor. And little pulses. And pulse. And pulse. And 6, 5. Feeling that left side oblique. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Roll all the way down. Lengthen those legs out. Big inhale there. Feel that chest expand. Big exhale. Feel all that in. One more time, big inhale. And with our exhale, let's nod our chin to our chest, round up. Sitting tall. So if you didn't cross the straps before, we're going to cross them down. Or the band. Arms are long, palm spaces forward. We're sitting tall, really lifting up off the sits bones or off the tailbone onto the sits bones. If this bothers the low back, bending the knees a little bit will help. We're going to pull back for a high row and extend. And high row down and extend. And 4, we squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull the belly button in. 2, 1, extend the arms long. Now we're going to alternate. A row back with the right arm, look over the right shoulder, back to center. Roll back to the left, look over the left shoulder, back to center. Think about that opposite arm active, reaching away. We're going to just reach away from us. Check in with the wrists. We're not breaking with the wrists, we're keeping them nice and flat. Getting rotation through the center of the body. And 2 more to each side. Feel like we're growing taller every time we twist. Last one. And back to center. Okay, we're going to uncross those straps. Legs are still long, sitting tall. Again, you can bend those knees slightly if this is gripping the hip flexors or bothering your low back. And we're going to open our arms to a V and close. And V and close. You can always scoot back on those straps. Create less tension if you like. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And arms are long. Okay, let's take that strap off. And we're going to come into a sideline position. Grab a sip of water if you need it. I know you guys know this is my favorite thing with the Theraband. We're going to put that band around the ball of the top foot. The band goes underneath the bottom knee. We can be up on our forearm here, or if we're more comfortable, we can be down on the elbow. So you choose where you want to be. I'm going to be up on my forearm because then I can see the screen. If we're up here, we're strong through the shoulder. Either way, we're lifted through the side body. I'm going to hold the end of that band so it'll stay in place. We'll bring that leg to hip height. Flex the foot. We're going to bend the knee into tabletop and press it out. So you decide how tight you want the band here. That bottom leg just helps to hold it in place. Bend it in and press out. Really pressing through the heel. And 4, 3, 2. Last one. Press it out, hold it out. Little lift and lower. Lift and lower. Think not lifting so high we're collapsing into the waist. All that lift is coming from the hip. And 2, 1. Hold it. Point the toes, sweep the leg forward. Flex the heel, sweep it back. And point forward and flex back. As we flex back, get this little bit of extension through the front of the hip. Make sure the hip stays stacked. And let's do 2 more. Last one, flex it back, hold it. Now we're gonna lift the leg, sweep forward, lower the leg, sweep back, lift, forward, lower, back. And 4 more, lift, forward, lower, back. And 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna reverse. Point the toes, sweep forward, lift the leg, flex back. I always feel like this second direction is a little bit more fun for the hip. Maybe it's starting to burn a little bit.
Yes.
Smile while we do this. It makes it burn less. And 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. And then count it out. We feel that, lady?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Feel good?
Oh, lots of smiles.
Wow. Lots of smiles. Okay. Let's go ahead. Set the band to the side. Roll over onto our back. Give ourselves a bigger core stretch. Cross that ankle over the other knee. Maybe pressing the knee open. Oh. We can always spread our hands between the thighs. Pull that opposite knee into the chest. And when you're ready, we'll uncross those knees and come on up. Okay, let's do the other side. So other side, hand goes around the ball of that top foot and under the bottom knee. I gotta say that same series I just did on the reformer the other day, and it burns just as bad with the Theraband. So we shouldn't feel like we're missing out. Okay, up on the form, side body lifted, strong through the shoulder. And hold that band in the top. And we're going to start with that bend in. So bending the knee into tabletop and pressing it out. And bend it in and press it out. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, hold it out there. Keep that foot flexed a little, lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. We're going to point this toes sweep forward, flex the heel back. Point forward, flex back. I feel like this side, my left side, is already warmed up. Just from watching the right side. And 3, checking we're stable through the pelvis. Active through the core, pulling the belly button in. Last one, flex the heel back, hold it. Now we lift. We sweep forward, we lower, we flex back. Lift, point forward, lower, flex back. And 4, 3. This is big oval. 2, 1. And now we reverse. Help. Let's bring. Sweep forward, lift, flex back, lower. Sweep forward, lift, flex back, lower. 4 more. 3, 2. I don't know what that weird little giggle was, but it just because it hurts. Last one. And bend it. Oh man. Why is the second side always so much harder? Just set the band to the side. Roll over, give yourself a good full stretch. What's funny is my original plan was to do clamshells after that. And my hips are like, no, you're not. Press the knee open. We'll thread our legs between the thighs, hold the opposite knee into the chest. Really stretch it out. When you're ready, we'll uncross those legs, roll it up to seated. Okay, we're going to come back into a 4-point kneeling position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And one more time, let's step the toes back behind our plank. Slight tuck of the pelvis, strong through the shoulders. Now we're here. We're going to bend the knees, tap them toward the floor, and extend. And bend, and extend. Make strong through the shoulders, the hips don't move. And 6, 5, 4, Neck is long, belly button pulling in. 2, 1, and all the way back down. Stretch it back. I think I just said one more time on that plank. That was such a big fat line. Okay. We're going to take our band. We'll stay in this 4-point kneeling position. Put it around the ball. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. The ball of the right foot. The band is around the ball of the right foot. And then I like to bring my band under the left knee. So I use that left knee to kind of hold it in place. And then the strap to the left hand. Okay, we're going to bring that heel up toward the booty on the right side. Stay strong through the shoulders. And now we're going to keep the knee down. We're just going to open the heel to the side, look at our heel, and back to center. So it looks like we're wagging our tail. I think Leanne, actually, you and I did this on the reformer a few weeks ago. And open the heel, look at it, and back to center. So we're getting a little bit of lateral flexion through the spine, a little bit of that side body punch. And 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center. We're going to cover that right knee above the mat. And we're going to press the leg out long. As we bend in, round into that angry cat back. As we press out, come into that happy cow a little bit. So a little bit of flexion and extension. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now press it out, hold it out for half the leg at the hip height. And stabilize through the core, hips are level. We're going to open the leg a little bit and close. And open and close. Doesn't have to be a big movement. And 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Set the knee down. Stretch it back into a child's pose, rounding up the wrists. We're going to switch feet. We should have felt some work through the core there.
Yeah.
Especially with that little bit of open and close. I'm not sure why I struggle so much to get this around that foot, but I don't know if anybody else does. Okay. So band under the right knee, around the ball of the left foot. Take knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and we're going to bend that left heel up toward the glute. And we open the knee and close. And open the knee, kind of glancing at that heel and close. Gain that little bit of a tail wrap, lateral movement through the spine. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Keep it there. Let that knee hover. We're going to press the heel away up to hip height, level out the hips. Now, as we come in, round into that angry cat. And press away and into that angry cat. And 4. Finding flexion and extension. 3, 2, 1. Now press it out and hold it. Leg is at hip height. Hips are level. Now open the leg to the side and close. And open and close. It doesn't have to be a big open and close. And 4. Strong through the shoulders. 2, 1. Back to center. Set the knee down. And stretch it back. Round out the wrist if we need to. We'll set the band to the side. And back into that prone position. This time, arms are long, legs are long. Belly button pressing into the mat, or pulling up to the mat, cubic bone pressing in. Neck is long, you have a slight lift in the chest. A tiny bit of extension here. We're going to lift the right arm, left leg, let it down, and switch. So alternating opposite arm and leg lifts and loads. And 2 more to each side. Last one to each side. And rest it down. Come back onto our hands and knees. Give ourselves just a couple of cat cows. And getting that movement through the spine. It's all about keeping our spine young and flexible and mobile. And then find that neutral spine. Okay, last plank of the morning, strong through the shoulders. Step back to the right foot, then the left. Scooping the ass, tucking the pelvis. We're going to lift that right leg up behind and tap the mat. And lift and tap and lift. And 3, 2, 1. Switch feet and lift, lift, lift. And 3, 2, 1. All 10 toes come to the mat. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. Open the knees a little wider this time. Maybe as wide as the mat. And stretch it back. We can walk our hands to the right side of the mat. Stretch through the left side of the body. We go to the left side of the mat. Stretch through the right side of the body. Back to center, really make sure we're aligned. And back to our hands and knees. Curl the toes under. Hike the hips to the ceiling. Let the head hang heavy between the shoulders. While we're there, let's bend one knee and then the other. Pedaling our legs out. One more time to each side. We'll come back to center. Soften the knees if you need to. Walk the hands back to the toes. Hang heavy at the bottom of our roll down. Head hangs heavy. Arms hang heavy. While we're here, let's gently nod our head yes. Releasing any tension. Gently shake our head down. Maybe sway side to side like a train of breeze. We'll come back to center with an inhale. Soften the knees, scoop the ass, slowly restack the spine. One piece at a time. Heads last to come up, fingertips come to the ceiling. Turn the palms to face forward. Press those arms up and down. Heart energy forward. Our hands come to the hips. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down again. Keep them there forever and ever and always. Hold one hand up. Give yourself a high five for working hard. How's everybody feel?
Good.